Hey, what's going on, guys? Coming at you with yet another brand new deck profile, and today I'll be showing you guys my Gear gadgets. So I won't go too in depth with this deck profile since I've had various Gear deck profiles on my channel already, so you guys should know what they do. Also, I explained in the ABC deck profile the Silver and Gold gadgets, and that's been pretty much every ABC deck profile, so you should know what those do. And pretty much with the way this deck functions, it runs a lot like the ABC deck, except it's a bit more rank 4 focused. Obviously doesn't feature ABC Dragon Buster, and does have a little bit more room to play around with traps. So other than that, it is just like ABC's, just a little bit more rank 4 focused, and also can net just about as much advantage as ABC's does, which is actually kind of neat. So starting off with the standard Geargia lineup, we have the free Geargiarmor, the free Geargiarsenal, and then finally the free Geargiaccelerator. I finally got my hands on the playset of all three in Super, which is really, really gorgeous. I do not play the Geargianos, any of them, and I also don't play Geargia Gear. I find Geargia Gear to be a bit of a slow engine that can lead to a lot of dead draws. Also, don't even play the one Geargiano, which would make Gear Gigant X float, just because the gadgets themselves actually float in a way. And I really couldn't find room for that engine. I didn't want to have a dead draw in my hand with it being level 3. So that's why I do not play the Geargiano. Also, Geargia Augur I don't really like, considering we already have the gadgets that help accelerate our plays and don't hinder us nearly as much as Augur does. Then for the gadgets, we of course have the triple gold and the triple silver. We're looking to take full advantage of their ability to allow us to just push out rank 4s on the board. It's really the whole purpose of this deck is to push out a bunch of rank 4s and hopefully win the game with some back row. Then we are playing the one Garnet for the Brilliant Fusion engine. You could fit in a Trick Clown if you want, so that helps you to put another level 4 on board, but due to space issues, I couldn't really fit it in. Plus, the gadgets themselves are light, so they do meet the requirements for Seraphinite, and putting them in the graveyard does help to set up Instant Fusion and Call of the Haunted plays, and Soul Charge plays as well. Then for the final monster, we had a 2 Maxx. Starting off with spells, we have the 3 Brilliant Fusion to set up Seraphinite on board for the extra normal summon. Next, we have the 2 Instant Fusion for Norden. It's a lot better in this deck, in my opinion, than ABC's, because this deck is a lot more rank 4 focused, and it can take advantage off of more advantage off of bringing back things from the graveyard. Next, we have the 2 Twin Twister to counter back row. For one of the spells, we have the 1 Raigeki, the 1 Soul Charge, which can be really busted first turn for setting up some big boards. Then finally, the 1 Upstart Goblin. For traps, we have the triple Call of the Haunted. It's really important to be able to recycle back your level 4s to just push for more rank 4 plays. It's especially good with your Geargiarmor to do it on your opponent's end phase, so that during your turn you can use the effect to flip it face down, then flip it back face up to get a search off of its effect. And also combos off really well with the gadgets to get their effect. Next we have the Solemn Quartet, the triple Solemn Strike and 1 Solemn Warning. The double Anti-Spell Fragrance for going first against ABCs and Pendulums. Was considering playing Robbery of the Warlords. Only problem with it is it does hinder you to only being able to go into Gear Gigant X, which can be a problem. There's a lot of other rank 4s this deck likes to go into, whether offensively or defensively, which is why I personally didn't want to play Robbery. Then for our Rafflesia targets, we have the 1 Bottomless and the 1 Floodgate Trap Hole, just the 2 best Trap Hole cards for Rafflesia. Then for the final main deck card, we have the 1 Vanity's Emptiness. So that's it for the main deck, total of 40 cards. I believe it's 18 monsters, 10 spells, and 12 traps. Now on to the extra deck. Starting off with our fusions, we have the 1 Norden for Instant Fusion and the 1 Seraphinite for Brilliant Fusion. Just a 2 Gear Gigant X. Usually play free in any variant of Geargias, but really could not find space. The extra deck space is actually about as tight as it is in ABC's. For 4s, we had the 1 Abyss Dweller, the 1 Tsukuyomi, since our gadgets are light, 1 Castel, Daigusto Emeral, good for recycling resources back into the deck mid to late game. 1 Diamond Direwolf. 101. Giant Hand, especially good going first as a defensive XYZ. The Utopia and Utopia Lightning package. Really could not find room for Prime as much as I wanted to play it, just to have the extra material on Lightning. The 1 Rhapsody and Berserk, really good in the ABC matchup. And then finally the 1 Traptrix Rafflesia, since we are playing the trap hole targets. So now to wrap it up with a side deck, which is relatively the same to the ABC one, just with a few different tweaks here and there. So starting us off, we have the 2 Flying Sea, 2 Ghost Ogre, 2 Gamaciel. Decided to switch from the Kumongi to Gamaciel because Gamaciel is 22 and our Gear Gigant X is 23 can actually beat over it. So the extra, the less attack points actually is relevant with this deck. The triple system down for ABCs. 3rd Twin Twister. The triple Imperial Iron Wall for going first against ABCs. And then finally the 2 Typhoon for more backward disruption, especially good against the anti-spell fragrance. So that's it for this brand new deck profile for my Geargia Gadget deck. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.